Okay, this one I actually should manage to be able to keep short, and I think you can believe me this time. Maybe not, but I think you can. I just don't have too much to talk about for the build. You know, normal stuff. Hollow Form, still doing Whirling Assault for now. I have plans for later involving Face Breakers, which should basically tell you what the plans are. The original super secret build I tested out, and it died because of the word melee. I think I talked about that last time as well. Using Tempest Flurry just to like shock and get Tempest Bell up against bosses. I finally got a new weapon. Did I have Loctonial Caresses? I'm pretty sure I had these last time. If not, I have Loctonial Caresses now. Got a new weapon, a little better. Lose out on the levels to melee, but way more damage on it. I didn't have another Greater Iron Rune, didn't have another Iron Rune at all. That's why it's got the lightning damage in it. Oh, yeah, charge regulation. Well, I'm still using Loctonial Caress. Obviously, if I switch to Face Breakers, I won't be, so I won't have nearly as many charges. But while I do, charge regulation. Bunch of extra crit chance, skill speed, armor evasion, and energy shield. The armor doesn't matter, I don't have any. Anything else here? None that I can think of. That's all good stuff. I switched over to trade. I've talked about how I tend to play in a private league, which is really fun in PoE 1 because there's, you know, a couple hundred people. And with a couple hundred people, you can, you know, you're still getting away from the trade economy, but it's not quite solo self-found, you know. It doesn't feel that bad. You know, people will still have stuff like if you don't feel like farming essences, you only want to farm, say, Delirium. Other people will be farming essences. Not as big of an issue here because of how the whole tree works, but there were only like 60 or 70 people in the private league for PoE 2, so I switched over to trade for what little that really matters. And that's all I had to say. Update for the build. Way of the Mountain, I guess. I don't think I had Way of the Mountain. I think I had Hollow Focus still, but now that I don't need those points in Hollow Focus, Way of the Mountain is really nice. My skill tree is absolutely fucked, because it always is. I probably could spec out of the power charge, the max power charges, honestly. I would still keep power within, because it'll give me the critical damage bonus. Which means that actually I should probably keep this, because these give me the same amount of critical damage bonus. But I don't need overflowing power since I'm gaining so many power charges. It's just nice to have. I just realized I still have these two nodes, so I could spec out of those and get 2 points back. I need to find a jewel to slot into here. And earlier I talked about lightning, that's why I had these nodes. I went and grabbed this for shock chance, so that I could get the breaking increase armor against targets with ailments from Stylebender. But instead of that, I was not consistently shocking anything. So I just came down here, grabbed a single point of poison chance to poison, 8%. Pretty consistent against rares and bosses, and I get a bunch of extra armor break against them. There's probably some other cool stuff that I could do for the build, including but not limited to weapon sets. There's probably something I could do to use some sort of offhand weapon set. Charged Staff. I could add Charged Staff to just get a bunch of lightning that I could just tap every once in a while. I don't see why Hollow Forms wouldn't take it, but they might not. Ascendancy 4. On this particular build, Ascendancy 4, I'd probably go Runic Meridians just for the sockets. Would help me with like stats and resistances or life. I'd probably actually just get life on all these. But once I go over to, this should tell you more about the Facebreaker build idea. It will be Hollow Form, Way of the Stone Fist, Martial Adept, Martial Master. I'll need to find something to do in order to get power charges. But the combo, since I'll be having the combo anyway, it will be quite nice. I can just use Aelith's Chimes, though that's quite expensive right now. It's like 9 div, which matters to me now because I'm in trade. So that's pretty expensive. I think I have 4 div, 5 div. Got 5 div. But also during mapping, I can probably do some profane ritual tech, but I wouldn't be able to do a cast on anything really because the forms, the hollow forms, don't give you the like they don't build energy. At least they didn't build energy for cast on crit when I had cast on crit profane ritual when I was trying that out. So we'll see. I said I was going to keep this one short. I will. Last thing, since this makes it says, you know, you get to build combo from all attack hits. I don't know why, but maybe something in the back end somehow lets this generate you energy for your condition, like your meta skills, but I doubt it. I could do cast on dodge, but anytime I'm dodging, which is often to avoid hits, any dodge that I do means that I am not attacking. So I'll have to find some way to get... This is not a spirit gem. I'll have to find some way to get power charges while mapping. Worst case scenario, I drop hollow form, in which case I can do cast on crit. I still wouldn't be able to do power charge on crit from Grub. I'm gonna try that one again, but it's staying in the video. I'm still gonna, you know, I might not do hollow form and take runic meridians, in which case I could do some cast on crit or power charge on crit from gloves. We'll see. Keep this one short. It's only 7 minutes instead of the usual like, hey, I've only got 40 seconds of things so worth to talk about, and then it's a 12.5-minute video. Short update. You know, still working through. I finally made it up to yellow maps. Okay, I need to stop talking. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching, all that type of stuff. Give me your cool tech for this build, because the Facebreaker stuff, if I do switch over to it, will be much later. So if there's any stuff that I don't know that you know about this build, let me know, and I will consider using it. Might be good, might not, who knows. But if you don't tell me, you'll never know if I'm going to use it.